Hello, welcome to the ultimate surfboard review at boardshop.co.uk. It's our top 10 boards of 2023. Let's not delay any further and get straight into it with number 10. The Love Machine Ryan Lovelace FM. What a board. As mid-lengths go, this is about as sexy as it gets. And there are some sexy mid-lengths out there. Until I got one of these and actually surfed it, and everyone else then grabbed it and surfed it too, we didn't quite get the gravity of how great this board is. So many bizarre features, the funny channels, the drop in the rail here, the drop on the deck. But basically, this is a mid-length which does all the boring mid-length things, catches waves, you can duck dive it, etc., etc. But the performance is on another level. It goes rail to rail super quick, and it's just loads of fun to surf. Goes in anything from knee to overhead. It's great. Number 9 coming up. Pretty different to that FM, the Pisel Red Tiger. John John's boards are all good. The Gremlin, the Phantom, the Ghost is amazing. The Red Tiger sits below the Ghost and is your performance everyday kind of short board. All the Pisel magic. I won't go into too much detail on this little video. It's all on the blog. All the Pisel magic, changes direction, fast, loose, high performance, still works in chest high, bouncy stuff, but when it really turns on at your local spot or abroad, the Red Tiger is your go-to board. Number 8, the Libtech Puddle Jumper HP in the new Techno Pop construction. For someone looking for an everyday hybrid-y kind of better wave board, average wave board, the Puddle Jumper HP is a brilliant shape, and in this new Techno Pop construction from Libtech, it's a little bit lighter than the other Libtechs, but it's just a great forgiving, wave catching, easy surfing, hybrid-y type everyday board. Anyone can surf this pretty much, size it up if you're not so good, size it down a bit if you're better, and tailor it to kind of waves, but it's a really good, reliable, consistent option. One of our favourite shapers, one of our favourite boards, one of our favourite surfboard brands, the Son of Cobra Round Twin. Paula makes beautiful boards, but they're not just beautiful to look at, they surf really well too. Real subtle little detail and how he channels into the fins here. And if you're looking for a twin speed with a bit of control, but with really good wave performance too, the Round Twin is the way to go. Inevitably another mid-length coming in at number 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It's the Morris Cole Red Dingo. Morris Cole boards are a little bit crazy, but they work. Like the FM, it does all the good stuff, the wave catching, the duck diving and stuff, easy paddling really well. But Morris's reverse V, his hard rails all the way through the board, give what would otherwise be just yet another mid-length, added performance and added fun. This is waxed and wet because it's been surfed in the last hour. It's the go-to mid-length for everyday surfing for all the boys here. Great board. Back to the shorter stuff, the Firewire Mashup. Dan Mann's creation from this year. As a go-to short board for a whole wide range of conditions, people love it in the pool. It's a really, really good board. It's got a really forgiving edge, hides volume well with this kind of domed pulled down to the rail deck. Fairly deep concaves, 5-fin setup. We'll surf it as a quad. But again, it's got that little forgiving edge, which we need in our kind of waves and generally the UK standard of surfing, but it's a really usable everyday shortboard. Number 4, another personal favourite that came out this year, the Channel Islands G-Skate. It's such a cool board to look at, it just feels right under your arm. It's got all this surface area and this volume up the front and a slightly wider nose template, which gives you loads of glide, loads and loads of paddle power. But then the tail pulls in crazily to this little swallow. So it's super responsive off your back foot. A tip on this one, go up an inch of what you think you might want to surf because there is not much volume under your back foot. Getting closer, number 3, the board that took us by surprise a little bit. Performance kind of shortboards aren't the best sellers because of our waves and, you know, general stuff, but the Firewire FRK Plus came along just at the right time at the start of the year. A shortboard with that extra bit of volume that we need for catching waves. Again, really popular in the wave pool, but it's a really good everyday better wave option here as well. A lot of people choose this as a travel board, but it just hits exactly the right ratio of length to volume to make it super usable and to be able to deal with all sorts of conditions, especially pumping stuff. The champion mid-length of the year, the Channel Islands M23. Mid-length's been around for a few years now, and lots of people have had them, and then they're looking for a mid-length with a little bit more, something a little bit more exciting than just a wave catcher. And the M23 does that. A little bit more rocker, a little bit more refinement in the shape, and they've absolutely nailed it. A performance-y mid-length, which will handle the good waves and good days, but still works on a daily basis. Great board. And the winner, the Round Nose Fish 96. We have it in PU and in Libtech, and it is so popular, it's crazy. The feedback from everyone who gets one is positive. Size it right, and it is the board that can do pretty much anything. It'll deal with 90% of the stuff you come across throughout the year of surfing. It paddles well, it's forgiving to surf, it's got that little bit of a pull down in the rail which gives it that extra responsiveness, pulls into that nice swallow. It's that perfect blend of a fish and a kind of a hybrid to make it a really, really usable everyday board. There it is, that's our top 10 for the year. We decided on these boards specifically from customer feedback, from sales, from our own experience of them, and it's all written up in our beautiful blog, which you can go and read right now. As always at Boardshop, all of these boards are online right now. Some of them are available as customs. You can trade in your old boards, 0% finance. I've done this whole review with one breath and I'm running out now, so I've got to go. Thanks for watching.